Slammin'. Slammin'.
Here we are in the middle of the winter, we're going to be barbecuing, and that, of course, only one person can come up with such a crazy idea, and that's Vince Grittani, our weekend guy.
Well, you know why? Because what the glue gun is to Martha Stewart, what drywall is to Bob Vila, the barbecue is to me, Mr. Weekend.
This is my friend Vince Grittani. Here.
I told you about my friend Vince off the top of the show, sort of a combination of Martha Stewart on drugs and Bob Vila with a sense of humor. Well, he's here. He's also known throughout Canada as the authority on cottaging. Please welcome my good friend, Mr. Vince Grittani, and his amazing dog, Pistol. Hey, Pistol!
These little tubs make great stilts. This is my just in case. Every weekend when I come to the cottage, I stuff it filled with clothes because just in case I get invited to someplace that I might need something. For instance, you see this? This is my sports jacket.
Skiing.
It's Barbie. It's skiing Barbie. Coming through. This is usually told by the person who arrives at the cottage on Friday night and does nothing else until Sunday but...
Stump the pump and chop the wood, move a rock or paint a dock, barbecue, run to town, repair the boat, you kids get down!
Welcome, Vince.
I'm a regular Bob Vila.
And it's amazing that I picked this out and it says...
What do we have today?
Fix the drywall.
Ah, and guess what? I happen to be ready to fix the drywall.
Who'd have thought?
Political correctness. For instance, when I grew up, this was known as a life jacket. What do we call it now? A personal flotation device. PFD. Remember what your intention is. It's to invite them up to your cottage and replenish your supplies at the same time. I'm up in Muskoka because I have wasp envy.
Vince is Italian, and he does. He has serious
And if you know anything about Muskoka, Muskoka is the center of wasps.
The wasp capital?
Yeah, actually, up in Muskoka, we're not known as Vince and Pistol. It's far too ethnic and far too violent. We're known as Biff and Fluffy. Hang it either by a wheel on a notch like this or on a hook, anywhere. These things are so strong.
Yeah, but...
Of course, as Vince demonstrates here, fire isn't the only cottage emergency.
Anyways, give me some heavenly advice how I can not screw up my back the next time I'm out there. Too, is if you own a cottage, once you've paid all your taxes, you have no money to furnish it, so you end up making this stuff. This is just what I need, a good dose of urban stress before I go to the cottage.
Isn't he cute?
You see, now we can reach up here, and there we have our sandwich, all ready. And there's a guy sandwich in one hand. Drag-like. I won't even begin to tell you what exotic lifestyle these people are into. It's construction time! To a 3-year-old, this is the most wonderful thing. Why buy when you can simply marry into a traditional cottage family? This is Vince Grittani and Pistol. They say there are two things in life that are inevitable. And you'll see that it appears.
Look at it appears.
This is called a shorty. This is a wetsuit, actually.
A wetsuit.
And it's actually, you can, if you wear one, you'll know why it's wet. I brought you a present from
this from the Muskoka store?
Yes.
This is a great store.
And this is,
what's it say?
Next time you're up a creek without a paddle, you got this.
Jesus, this may have come just in the nick of time. Okay, thank you. We set a camera up to Vince's cottage for a little tour, and we took you're going to give in this piece, the National Cottage Test. Are you ready, folks? Here it is.
Oh, we got visitors. Hi. Welcome to Chateau for now. Here, Pistol. Here on beautiful Lake Muskoka in the center of cottagedom. Today, we are going to present to you the National Cottager's Test. So you're thinking of buying a cottage. Do you have what it takes? Well, go get your pad and pencil and stay tuned. Question number 1. Does the sight of this really bother you? If you can stomach it, then score 1 point, because you have what it takes to be a cottager. Okay, let's test your comfort level. Like any true cottage, Chateau for now is in a constant state of renovation. For instance, the stove used to be over here, and this used to be the dining room. Now, if you've remained calm through this whole thing, score 1 point. deck has to be fixed. That tree has to come down. Septic has to be repaired. And the roof's the leak. But no problem, because all cottagers have. Municipalities think that all cottagers can. You don't have to have a perfect score to be a real cottager. That in spite of the taxman, the rainy day weekends, the guests from hell, the neighbors that are too wild for words, that in spite of everything, you still know how to appreciate this. And only then are you a true cottager.
That was great. That was excellent. But why do you call it Chateau for now?
Well, as people who have cottages know that you tend to do like, okay, listen, this is good enough for now. And my dad's the worst. I mean,
It'll do for now.
He'll be driving along and he'll see somebody threw out an old door. It'll end up at the cottage. And it's good enough for now. So everything's good enough for now.
But you